Hi, I'm Chloe Radcliffe, and I'm a sophomore involved in the Civic Engagement Project regarding the newly implemented student printing policy. The policy was created to discourage waste of printing resources like paper and ink, and to cut the cost incurred by that waste. Being environmentally friendly and economically conscious are goals that we can all agree on. But as students are adjusting, the new policy is a challenge to many students across campus. Still, there are ways that students and faculty can work together to create simple, proactive solutions that can ease the impact of the new policy. First, just so that we're all on the same page, we'll review the current Gustavus printing policy.
As stated on the GTS website, students are given 600 printing units per academic year. A unit is defined as one side of an 8.5 by 11-inch sheet of black and white printing. Any printing that exceeds the initial 600 units will be charged to the student at a rate of 5 cents per unit. Faculty do not have a limit as to how much they can print. Though this new policy doesn't place an undue economic burden on students, it does hold us solely responsible for excess printing, without taking into account the fact that much of what we print is for classes. Besides non-academic printing, students are often printing online readings, paper assignments, drafts and revisions, and other course materials such as online syllabi and practice tests. Students in courses that are writing intensive, or even just courses that involve extensive online articles, are at a disadvantage with this new policy.
So to solve these problems, students and faculty can work together to create proactive alternatives. One solution is for professors to simply accept assignments and papers electronically. By using electronic resources more effectively, we could cut out the paper component altogether.
You can either post an assignment on the course Moodle site, or you can accept Word documents directly through email. To post an assignment on Moodle, simply log into Moodle, and in the upper right-hand corner, click Turn Editing On. Choose the date where you'd like to post your assignment. Under the drop-down menu titled Add an Activity, choose Advanced Uploading of Files. This will bring you to a screen where you can add a title and description of the assignment, along with the points possible and the due date. Then, students upload their documents, and you can grade it and give feedback over the Moodle site. If you accept assignments through email, you can still comment on them electronically. With the Word document open, place your cursor where you want to comment, click on Insert, and choose Comment. Then, type your comment straight on the document.
By cutting out the paper component altogether, students don't draw from their allowance, Gustavus doesn't pay for the printing resources, and once a paper is done being graded, it can simply be deleted, instead of added to a mounting stack of recycling. If you still prefer to have hard copies of assignments, consider asking your students to reduce the margins around the edges of the assignments. Reducing margins from 1.25 inches to 0.5 inches reduces paper use by 25%. This means that a 4-page paper only takes 3 pages to print. If it seems like you wouldn't have very much room to comment on the paper, keep in mind that double spacing does allow space to comment between the lines. If you post online materials, clarify course expectations about printing those materials. And, if you're comfortable with it, allow students to bring laptops so that they can view the materials right in class. Students and faculty can work together to reduce paper use, save Gustavus money, and make the printing policy seem a little less daunting. Thank you for taking the time to think about this. When we can have a thoughtful discussion about printing concerns, we are fostering the kind of cooperation on which the Gustavus community thrives.